Diddy's former bodyguard tonight, alleging that Diddy was working for the FBI as a confidential informant.
People don't realize this, brother. First and foremost, Puff has been dodging the legal system for years. Puff being, and this is documented, Puff being a CI for an FBI agent. They was taking some papers up to the FBI stuff, like when they was here in New York. They was taking paperwork up there and stuff like that. Don't know what it was, but later on found out that he was a CI.
Now, Primetime can't confirm this, but if Diddy was an FBI informant, it explains why he was giving a pass to wreak havoc, according to his producer's lawsuit. What Diddy wanted, Diddy got.
Savage! I'm a savage! Oh! I'm a savage! Whatever I want, I'm going to get! Whatever I want, I have to get!
All while he was cozying up to Hollywood figures like Harvey Weinstein and becoming a major voice in the Democratic Party with his vote or die campaigns for Kerry, Barack, Hillary, Biden, getting souls to the polls. For 2 decades, Diddy thought he was untouchable.
All right, y'all. Everybody put your city in the chat. Everybody put your city in the chat. Let me see who's in here. What's up, Guyana? Good evening. What's up? Everybody hit the like button and put your city in the chat. We're about to talk about a theory that keeps coming up. I keep hearing about this and is actually starting to make sense. There was video of P. Diddy at his house that was raided outside dancing like, you know, he was having a good time. Of course, he's been seen out in different places just laughing and, you know, like there's nothing going on. And there's a possibility that there's a reason why he's so happy and boisterous when he's out, because he may have been told by, you know, somebody in the FBI that you're okay, nothing's going to happen to you. This is going to blow over soon and everything is going to go back to normal, because it's a possibility that P. Diddy is an FBI informant. And this shows, or this theory, because it's just a theory, this theory proves or would prove how he got away with allegedly Tupac's murder, how he got away with allegedly Biggie's murder, how he got away with allegedly Kim Porter's murder, and how he got away with not having to go to jail when he allegedly, or somebody that looks like him, I just want to say that, shot a woman, I don't want to say that, piled a woman in the nose, in the face. There's a woman who has gotten piled in the face with a gun years ago when the rapper Shine went to prison. And it was witnesses, it was in the middle of a club. And witnesses said Diddy actually pulled the trigger, but they took Shine instead of Diddy. So there's a lot of things that is pointing at Diddy actually being a federal informant. So shout out to New Jersey, Los Angeles, Houston, Williams, Port, PA, Sydney, Australia, Macon, Georgia, Buckeye, Arizona, New Jersey, Detroit, Arkansas. I don't know that. Arkansas, I don't know. Henderson, Nevada, South Carolina, Calgary, Charlotte, North Carolina, Colorado, what is it? Napanoch, New York, Minneapolis, Chicago, and Detroit. Oh, there's even more. San Antonio, Texas, and Williamsport, PA, and Florida. So I'm gonna start this over, and then we're gonna get to all of this. Everybody hit the like button. Facebook, y'all already know, y'all be tripping. Hit the like button. YouTube, y'all be tripping too. Hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. And just for argument's sake, the reason why I be yelling out hit the like button is because we have all proven, y'all have proven that when everybody hits the like button, instead of a few of you, my streams get to like 4,000 to 6,000 people watching. So it's up to you all to hit the like button, because it actually tells YouTube that you're enjoying this stream, and YouTube sends it to more people. So when I say hit the like button over and over again, it's because y'all aren't hitting the like button, and it's because I want to grow. I'm a content creator, and this is how I make a living. I don't have a job, and I don't ask y'all to do all this extra stuff. I just ask y'all to hit the like button so I can grow and, become a bigger content creator. But it's up to y'all to actually help me do that. Like, without y'all, I can't do none of this stuff. I had to go work for UPS or something. You know what I'm saying? So when I say hit the like button, it's for you to help me to grow, to, get this live stream to 6,000 people, 2,000 people, So that's all I'm saying when it comes to the like button. I know y'all get mad, but I need y'all to hit the like button. All right. So imagine your job, and all you got to do is go to your job and say, hey, I need a raise. And they give you a raise. You will say, I need a raise, right? So you hitting the like button is actually giving me a raise at my job, because this is my job. So hit the like button and give me a raise, because YouTube actually, to a certain degree, is one of my bosses. So if you hit the like button, you'll be telling my boss that you're enjoying this show, and it will go to more people. Imagine if I go to your job and tell your boss how much of a good job you're doing. You'll be like, yo, Mr. Let Go just gave me a raise. Y'all can give me a raise. So, all right. So shout out to wait. All right. Shout out to Philly, North Carolina, Georgetown, Georgia. What is Georgetown, Georgia? There's a Georgetown, Georgia? Shout out to Georgetown, Georgia. I never heard of Georgetown, Georgia. Let's say Maryland. What's going on? Tracy, Australia, New Orleans. All right, so let me get to this video before y'all get mad at me. All right, here we go. Check this out. This is possibly what started all of this. So we're gonna put all of this together.
I've known Diddy for well over 30 years. And all I could go by is how Diddy treated me. We were always respectful, always cool. We were supposed to do some business together that didn't pan out. But we've always been cool all the time. Always the Playboy this, Playboy that. I actually, the funny thing is, I have Diddy with my sign, original sign, doing, come on, son.
I think I seen that.
Yeah, somebody sent it to me. So I got Diddy with the come on, son sign. So it's always cool.
So the person talking is a guy named Ed Lover. He's a DJ. I'm not sure what radio station or what city, but he's a huge DJ somewhere, and he's talking about his relationship with P. Diddy. But watch what he says, or listen to what he says, because this says a lot.
And in the presence of Diddy, always cool being at Diddy's parties. I have never been involved or seen any of his quote unquote freak offs that people were saying that he had. I was never a part of that. I always knew when it was time to go home. But it's somebody, I believe what I just saw Uncle Luke say earlier today, that this is a machine coming after this dude.
Yeah.
Like, I think, and I said this publicly, and now for the first time, I'm going to say this on my podcast. I think it's Diageo.
Really?
Diageo is fucking powerful. These people put money behind political campaigns. They're the second or the third largest alcohol distribution company in the.
So let me stop right there. What we're about to get into, for those of you who are just coming in, there's a possibility that P. Diddy, the person talking his name is Ed Lover. He's a DJ, and he has a 30-year-long relationship with P. Diddy. And the reason why we're here is to discuss that is a possibility that P. Diddy is an FBI informant, and he's been able to get away with whatever he's been getting away with all these 20, 30 years, because he hasn't really done anything to anybody white. Like, he'll knock off a rapper. He'll, cause somebody to be broke. He'll not give somebody their publishing, right? He'll screw over a black person, right? But for the first time, he has allegedly screwed over white people, which has gone against the pact, right? So Dejan Liquor, we all know Ciroc to be Diddy's brand. Well, it wasn't Diddy's brand. It was brand's brand. And Diddy was the actual face of the brand. And one of the things that Diddy always did, which made sense, is have Diddy parties and dance around with Ciroc liquor. We all know about Ciroc. Everybody. Like, let's do this. What was your favorite flavor of Ciroc? What was your favorite flavor of Ciroc? We all know about Ciroc, but it came from because of who Diddy was, right? Well, I have footage of Diddy talking about. We're gonna talk about that in a second. Of Diddy actually suing these people, saying that they were trying to screw me over, right? But this is kind of the pot calling the kettle black, because how many people has Diddy screwed over? Hundreds of people, right? Diddy has screwed over hundreds of people, but now he's sitting here getting mad at some white people screwing him over. So instead of him just, you know what, I don't screwed over so many people. Karma has just hit me. Let me just be quiet and go on by my business. No. He decides to sue these white people for racial discrimination. And there's a possibility that is the reason why the feds, and I also, everybody hit the like button, everybody hit the like button, everybody hit the like button. I also have footage of the feds raiding his house, like when the tanks pulled up. Like I have footage of when like the tanks actually pulled up to his house. So it's new footage that came out. But everybody got to hit the like button before y'all see that. So there's a possibility that he has been protected by the federal government all this time. And because he messed with a huge conglomerate, that they actually pushed the button and started all of this. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button.
For the world.
Right. And Suntory is one of them too.
Yeah.
But Diageo is big. Puff made a lot of money for Diageo and with Diageo with Ciroc. Ciroc became so big that Diageo was fine with people thinking it was Puffy's liquor, and never was.
Yeah.
Oh, then here comes the De Leon.
The De Leon.
Right. And De Leon comes out, and then they buy Casamigos from George Clooney and them for $400 million. So, of course,
So we can't just run past that. We can't just run past that. They bought who from who? They bought what liquor from George Clooney? George Clooney just got paid $400 million? I want y'all to think about that right now. George Clooney, who don't even act no more. He's like retired from acting. Y'all know who George Clooney is. This man don't even make movies no more. You mean he had his own liquor and they bought it from him for $400 million? Damn, that's crazy. That's nuts.
thinking it was Puffy's liquor, and never was.
Yeah.
Oh, then here comes the De Leon.
The De Leon.
Right. And De Leon comes out, and then they buy Casamigos from George Clooney and them for $400 million. So, of course, if I just spent $400 million or something, or however much they gave George Clooney his partner, I'm going to start pushing that.
Yeah.
And De Leon kind of got pushed on the back burner. And then Puff all of a sudden decides to sue them for racial discrimination. All of this shit comes out.
So I want you to think about how much of a little whiny little child P. Diddy actually is. What's up, Yoselin? I want you to think about how much of a whiny little child P. Diddy actually is. P. Diddy, not because of the music, but because of this liquor conglomerate, P. Diddy is a billionaire, right? These people made P. Diddy a billionaire. And just for y'all, just for some information for y'all, rapping, singing, acting, is not what makes a lot of these famous people money. Is the or athletes. Well, the athletes actually do make the money, but it's when they become famous and a liquor brand or DraftKings or some sports betting company starts partnering with you. That's how a lot of people end up getting rich. Not off the rapping, not off the acting, not off whatever it is that you're doing. It's the brand ambassador stuff. So P. Diddy was a brand ambassador for this company, and they bought George Clooney out for $400 million and started, pushing that brand, which makes a lot of sense. They just spent $400 million. They got to get their money back. And here come this little crybaby, P. Diddy. You're racially discriminating because why? Because P. Diddy is black and George Clooney is white. Are you kidding me? Money is green. Nobody gives a damn about none of that stuff. See, a lot of times it has nothing to do with no damn race. It has something to do with money, which is going to give somebody a better bottom line, pushing this or pushing this. So here comes P. Diddy whining and crying, and now is a possibility that is the reason why all this stuff is happening. It may not be about Cassie. It may be this liquor company, because this is crazy. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button real quick. So we got 1,200 people on YouTube. Can y'all please take a second to hit the like button? And I just want to say this to the people who have hit the like button already. Do y'all see what's happening? At first, it was 200 people in here, and I was asking y'all to hit the like button, right? Now it's what? 1,300 people in here because y'all are hitting the like button. So y'all are actually helping this stream go out to more people. So I'm asking y'all to hit the like button because y'all are seeing what's happening. Look at the numbers grow. It's because of you hitting the like button. So please, everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button because you are helping my stream grow and be sent out to more people. And thank you in advance. And thank you to the people who have already hit the like button. I appreciate y'all.
Right after that, right after the Cassie case came up, then all the other cases from the Adult Survivors Act in New York came up. Now the kid Little Rod, who's supposed to be a videographer or a producer, produced on his last album, or his shit is coming up. He's suing everybody. All of this shit is coming right after he said, Diageo, y'all racially discriminated against me.
Shout out to Tatiana, says commenting for reach. Everybody spam the comments. Just say anything y'all want to say as long as there ain't no cussing words. Yes, comment for reach. I love that. I love that. Shout out to Tatiana for knowing the algorithm. I love it. I love it. Everybody just comment. Just comment. Say hey, say what's up. Just comment whatever y'all want to say as long as there ain't no cussing words. The comments along with the like button pushes me out and it makes it it sends it out to other people. I really appreciate y'all. Y'all so dope. I really appreciate y'all.
And tried to sue him. We know how a lot of people feel about black people.
Yeah.
When you get money with them and they getting a lot of money, you got to always remember in their eyes and in the back of their minds, you ain't nothing but a and that's all you ever going to be. I don't give a how much money you worth. To me, you and don't get out of pocket. Why did all this stuff start happening? Right with the Diageo, to me, the shit is written on the wall, plain to see for anybody to see. That there's somebody that got some money or put in their foot in Puff's ass. I'm telling you, he had to sell his shares of Revolt. He has no ownership of Revolt no more.
No, I know he doesn't.
His
Supreme Nacho, you said, but your card game. What about your card game? Have you gotten it yet? Or like, let me know. When did you buy? And let me know. Let me know. I want to make sure you're good.
reputation as a businessman is shot. He'll never get another distribution deal. Bad Boy Records, for the most part, are done.
So I want y'all to think about this. I think P. Diddy has made a life-altering mistake. And now the Cassie stuff is terrible, right? I'm not like pushing that out of the way. I think he did what he did with Cassie in real life. I think P. Diddy is a terrible monster. Personally, I think that, right? But when it comes to from a professional standpoint and not a moral standpoint, I think P. Diddy made a grave mistake by going after this liquor company after they don't somewhat gave him or helped him make $1 billion, and for him to turn around and put, whether it was right or wrong, whether it was true or false, to put a blemish on this company and say they racially discriminated against him. See, the thing about it is, with a huge company, like usually it be women saying dumb shit or real shit. You know, sometimes it's real, sometimes it's not. You know, as a man, once you start making a lot of money, the last thing you need is a bunch of women making up lies, talking about he did this, he did that, he did this. You're like, come on, man, you messing up my name, you messing up my brand, right? But what about when a man does it? So what if this liquor company is sitting here like, really? We made all this money together, and you're going to turn around and turn on us and turn around and sit here and say that we racially discriminate against you? Oh, I'm going to end your career. Because sometimes, whether somebody did something or didn't do something, you got to make the decision on whether it's worth it to sue them or, blast them. Because if they have enough money, they can literally ruin your entire life. So what's after this video, because we're going to take this in chunks, we're also going to talk about how P. Diddy most likely is a very good possibility that he has been an FBI informant through this whole time. But he could have been able to get away with all of these felonious deeds that he's done and continue to be untouchable until he decided to sit out or come out and sue this company and start whining about somebody racially discriminating against. You're a billionaire, sir. And let me know if I'm wrong. You're a whole billionaire now. You're a billionaire, not because of music, but because of this liquor company. They made you a billionaire. And because something didn't go your way, you're going to turn your back on them and sue them? I'm sorry. That's a little, I would have been okay. If you racially discriminate against, let me tell y'all something. If you racially discriminate against me, but I'm a billionaire because of you, keep racially discriminating against me. I'm okay with it because you made me a billionaire. What the hell? Just my opinion.
It's done, babe.
Mm-hmm.
It's done. Somebody out there Puff worse than they tried to Russell Simmons. This is the thing where people are failing to realize where everything, all the raids and all that, Puff has yet to be arrested. He has not been arrested, but he's being vilified and he hasn't been formally charged with any crime.
I think they just want to ridicule him and bring him down to nothing.
But why? Why, babe, here's my shit. There have been several radio corporations that shall remain nameless, and I know who they are, you do too, because I told you, that have stopped playing Puff's music.
Yeah.
Don't play his drops, don't play him in the mix, don't do anything. Let me play the devil's advocate for a second if I can. Why isn't any streaming services taking Harvey Weinstein's shit down?
Exactly.
He was over in New Line. If that's the case, then you can't play Who's the Man no more.
Why we worrying about Puff at this time right now? You need to be going up in Nickelodeon.
Okay, so this is where I disagree with them. I hate it when black people do this. And y'all let me know if y'all disagree with me. I got a problem when there's a black man that did something bad or terrible to Cassie. All the gay stuff, nobody really cares, but if he's actually trafficking people because I already am the main person that actually exposed P. Diddy for literally having underground tunnels, literally underground tunnels under his house, which most likely he was using to traffic something, right? And so it's a good possibility that he's been doing a lot of bad things for a while, right? But for us to turn around and ignore what this evil man has been doing for so many years, allegedly, and ignore that and say, oh, what about white people? What about white people? We already know that white people are way worse than what black people are doing. But when it comes to black people versus white people, I think it's important for us as black people to focus on our own people. So I'm not really into the, well, what about this white man? What about that white man? I don't care about them. I don't care whether they go to jail or not, because in most cases, races affect the same race. So Harvey Weinstein was messing with white people. Think about that. P. Diddy is messing with black people. Virtually every black artist, because we're talking about black people, so virtually every artist P. Diddy has ever signed in his life is broke or dead. Not just broke, but some of them, I think about 4 of them are dead. Heavy D, dead. Kim Porter, dead. Tupac, dead. And I think he has something to do with Tupac, the Tupac murder. Biggie, dead. Who else? About what? 2 other people. Black Rob, dead. So when you turn around and see a black man doing all these terrible things to black people, and the first thing y'all want to turn around and say, well, what about the white man? The white man is knocking off white people. The white man is ruining white people's lives. This black man is ruining black people's lives. Because the thing about it is, P. Diddy allegedly tried to, or almost knocked off Albie Shore, but he survived. So the thing about it is, we got to focus on our own people and stop whining about or worrying about somebody else's people. Let them deal with them. I don't care what, because the bottom line is, y'all want to sit around talking about Harvey Weinstein, he's dead. So why am I, oh, what about this? What about the man? He died. Craig Mack, dead. Another person. So we as black people have to focus on our people. So when our people do some weird shit, terrible shit, start disrupting our black people ecosystem, we got to hold them accountable. Because what we spend so much time doing is waiting for a white man or a white jury to convict a black man that we already know is nasty and terrible, i.e. R. Kelly. Why did it take some white people to turn around and tell us that he's guilty? We knew he was guilty. So we got to stop with this black people, white people stuff. Every time a black man, virtually every time a black man gets held accountable, or whatever you want to call it, about to go to prison, is all in the news. The first thing white people saw, well, what about this white man? What? Who cares? We have to start holding our own people that we look up to accountable. I want y'all to hold me accountable. Y'all see some crazy shit about me. Hey, get me out of here, because that's how we're supposed to do. We got to stop waiting on white people to validate our anger and our distrust. No, if you don't trust somebody, you don't trust them. You don't wait for white people not to trust them. So I just wanted to say that, because I'm so sick of black people always running around. Well, what about white people? The shit is dumb. Who cares?
Shit now.
Exactly.
He was over in New Line. If that's the case, then you can't play Who's the Man no more.
Why we worrying about Puff?
Hold on, let me back up, because some of y'all just coming in. I want y'all to hear. And then please, everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. So right now we're at 4,000 people. And to the people that just started watching, I mean, people who was in here when it was 200 people, and I asked y'all to hit the like button. Remember, I said if y'all hit the like button, I'll have 4,000 to 6,000 people watching. Y'all hit the like button. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Y'all did this. To the people who just came in, y'all hit the like button too. They get me to 6,000 to 7,000 people. I mean, 1,000 views. I appreciate you. Or live viewers. This is what y'all are doing, and I appreciate y'all. So I just want to back this up a little bit when he was whining about some damn white people.
Because I told you that have stopped playing Puff's music.
Yeah.
Don't play his drops. Don't play him in the mix. Don't do anything. Let me play the devil's advocate for a second if I can. Why isn't any streaming services taking Harvey Weinstein shit down?
Exactly.
He was over in New Line.
I just don't understand why black people spend so much energy worrying about other races when our black people are doing our black people wrong. I'm just saying, this shit is crazy.
If that's the case, then you can't play Who's the Man no more.
Why are we worrying about Puff at this time right now? You need to be going up in Nickelodeon. Okay?
Right?
Oily, and you need to be in Nickelodeon. The shit that they've been doing for years. To these children.
Right.
That's what
Nickelodeon, as an example. How many black people were on Nickelodeon? 3. Actually 4. Name the 4 black people that were on Nickelodeon, and neither one of them were touched. No black people on Nickelodeon was touched, according to what we know. But we want to sit around and ignore P. Diddy that ruined so many people's lives, and we want to start whining about a white man. Drake is a white person. The Drake boy is a white person. Y'all say Raven was never touched, according to Raven. So y'all want to sit here and whine, well, not y'all, but the people on this video want to sit around and whine about Nickelodeon. They didn't touch no black people. So why the hell do we care? Drake is white. Hold on. Was Raven touched? I don't know. I don't think Raven was touched. Was Raven touched? I don't think so. Drake Bell is white. And that is my point. Y'all keep saying, okay, Orlando Brown. Oh, Orlando Brown was on Nickelodeon? Just checking. Was Orlando Brown on Nickelodeon or was he on Disney? I'm asking y'all. Because I'm trying to see, was any black people affected from this Nickelodeon stuff? Okay, so y'all saying Orlando Brown was on Nickelodeon. Now y'all saying no. Okay, so let's just keep going. Let's keep going. See, Orlando Brown was on Disney, y'all, not Nickelodeon. Now y'all see what I'm saying. Only white people were affected negatively from Nickelodeon. So why are we sitting around whining about Nickelodeon? Who cares? Orlando Brown was Disney, not Nickelodeon. Now y'all see what I'm saying. It's I don't know what it is. We always want to worry about what white people are doing. Let white people do what they do to white people, and let white people get up at arms and protest against some damn white people. I'm just saying that ain't got nothing to do with us. We black people need to focus on our black people. No black people were affected from Nickelodeon. So who gives a shit about what Nickelodeon is doing?
you need
Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. Thank y'all for hitting the like button because y'all getting the views up. So the new people watching, I need y'all to hit the like button. Also, shout out to D-Man. That's why I said on viral hip hop news for black heterosexual men to build their own artificial island for a sovereign nation. I knew a person that actually tried to do that. Not an island, but I forgot what it was, but he was actually filing paperwork in order to get we was going to I was somewhat affiliated with them, and we was going to literally form a sovereign city or a sovereign state where the black it had to be enough, because for black people, as an example, to get a certain amount of rights just as black people, we have to not be black people, we have to be something, because black isn't it isn't nationality, right? So for black people to actually get reparations and get a certain amount of rights or become a sovereign nation, we have to build our own nation, and we was going to build our own nation within our nation, because Washington D.C. is the District of Columbia. So Washington D.C. actually is, from what I learned, they're not actually a part of America. Washington, let me know if I'm wrong. Washington D.C. is called the District of Columbia, and it's not necessarily a part of the United States. So yeah. But shout out to D-Man for the $30 super chat. I appreciate y'all. But yeah, man, y'all be like D-Man and put some color in this chat, y'all. It's way too many people watching to not drop no super chats and to not drop no cash apps. And I wish somebody would start begging for money. Shut up. I'm telling y'all to shut up already. So my cash app is scrolling across the bottom, and it's $AARON 1000. And that is for you to contribute to the channel, not to request no damn money. If you request money, I'm gonna block you, just so you know. All right. I get sick of all these damn people requesting money on my damn super chat. I mean, my cash app.
To be.
Puff, to me, is being vilified to keep our stupid ass black minds off of what we should be paying attention to, and that's this election, and that is these Senate seats and these congressional seats that is going to shape what America is for the next 4 years.
Yeah.
And we're too busy worrying about Diddy do it.
See, here's another thing. I don't know what's wrong with our black people. 2 weeks of talking about Diddy is not going to affect no damn election. Like, he sounds so stupid. 2 weeks of talking about P. Diddy is not going to change no goddamn election. Like, we just talking about something that's going on in the media. Like, leave us the hell alone. If this man did what he's supposed to do, I mean, if he did what he did, he needs to go to damn jail. But the thing about it is, every time a black man does something bad to black people, here comes other black people trying to take up for the black man. Oh, he's a black man. Why y'all crucifying a black man? Because the man is trash. We got to get these goddamn people out of here. And talk about P. Diddy for 2-3 weeks ain't gonna change no goddamn election. These people sound stupid.
And let me tell you something. You know, as much as I love 50, I think 50 is stepping over the line now. I really do. Ooh. Funny is funny. I even do my 3 random facts on my Ed Lover experience. I even had a random fact that said the federal government ran up in Diddy's house, his LA mansion and his Miami mansion. And then I repeat it, and then I do the punchline. And the punchline was they found something everybody been looking for. Farnsworth Bentley.
And I just need the same 24 hours.
So right here is P. Diddy literally talking about the DeLeon liquor part. So I'm gonna play this little first part, and I'm gonna come back to this because some people didn't hear this first part because his first part is most.
I've known Diddy for well over 30 years. And all his shit is coming up. He's suing everybody. All of this shit is coming right out. And then they buy Casamigos from George Clooney, alcohol distribution company in the world. Right. And Suntory is one of them too.
Yeah.
But Diageo is big. Puff made a lot of money for Diageo and with Diageo with Ciroc. Ciroc became so big that Diageo was fine with people thinking it was Puffy's liquor and never was.
Yeah.
Oh, then here comes the De Leon.
The De Leon.
Right. And De Leon comes out, and then they buy Casamigos from George Clooney and them for $400 million. So of course, if I just spent $400 million or something, or however much they gave George Clooney his partner, I'm going to start pushing that.
Yeah.
And De Leon kind of got pushed on the back burner. And then Puff all of a sudden decides to sue them for racial discrimination. All of this shit comes out right after that. Right.
All right. So now y'all have the backstory on that. Now we're going to hear P. Diddy actually talk about how he was treated unfairly.
Now, I really do. Funny is funny. Everybody been looking for Farnsworth Bentley.
Folio. The same.
I repeat it, and then I do the punchline. And the punchline was, they found something everybody been looking for. Farnsworth Bentley.
And I just need the same 24 hours as y'all giving everybody else in your portfolio. And I couldn't get that. I had to send my people down to Mexico. They went down to Mexico, and when they got down there, they found out that there was 0 agave planted for De Leon. So there was no plan for us to be successful. There was no equal treatment.
Now, this is after he's a billionaire. This right here was in Atlanta, 6 months ago. So this is after P. Diddy is a billionaire. He's sitting here whining about what's going on after these people made him a billionaire. This was from something called InvestFest. This came from InvestFest. This was 6 months ago.
Folio. And I couldn't get that. I had to send my people down to Mexico. They went down to Mexico, and when they got down there, they found out that there was 0 agave planted for De Leon. So there was no plan for us to be successful. There was no equal treatment. The other brands, they had agave planted. They had no agave planted for me. And sometimes you have to go check even your partners to see what's really going on. And so when I saw that, I was like, nah, I'm going to fight because it's bigger than me. It's about not just me, it's about we, it's about all of us. So I chose.
How is it about all of us? I'm a little confused. What is about all of us? What does got to do with all of us? What are you talking about? Talking about this is about all of us. What are you talking about, P. Diddy?
I chose my purpose over profit. And that's the whole De Leon situation.
Diddy's former bodyguard tonight alleging that Diddy was working for the FBI as a confidential informant.
People don't realize this, brother. First and foremost, Puff has been dodging the legal system for years. Puff being, and this is documented, Puff being a CI for an FBI agent. They was taking some papers up to the FBI stuff like when they was here in New York. They was taking paperwork up there and stuff like that. Don't know what it was, but later on found out that he was a CI.
Now, Primetime can't confirm this, but if Diddy was an FBI informant, it explains why he was giving a pass to wreak havoc, according to his producer's lawsuit. What Diddy wanted, Diddy got.
Savage! I'm a savage! Oh! I'm a savage! Whatever I want, I'm going to get! Whatever I want, I have to get!
All while he was cozying up to Hollywood figures like Harvey Weinstein and becoming a major voice in the Democratic Party with his vote or die campaigns for Kerry, Barack, Hillary, Biden, getting souls to the polls. For 2 decades, Diddy thought he was untouchable. But now he's had his house raided, tapes confiscated, and the feds are zeroing in on his flight records. Diddy's world's crumbling.
Hey, yo, right now though, for real, yo, I need to know who fucks with me. You know, like just straight up, like I don't have the time. You know, if you fuck with me, let it be known because I'm going to this next era and I'm lining up all the allies. If you fuck with me, let it be known. If you don't fuck with me, be quiet, and I will take your silence as you don't fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? And it's all love. But if you fuck with me, let it be known because big thing.
Are you gay?
How you gonna ask me a question like that?
All right. Here is the footage that was just released of how these little tanks pulled up to Diddy's house. This is crazy. Oh, let me back it up. This right here is crazy. This is nuts. Look at the top of the tank. Why are they at the top? Like, they're ready for war. Bro, this is crazy. But there's a reason why, in my opinion, why they went so crazy, though. There's a reason why. Once it's finished playing, I'm going to show you why. Why did they go in this man's house like this? I'm going to show you why in a second, once this video's over. That's one of his sons right there. I think that's Albie Shore's son. P. Diddy stole his son from Albie Shore. Okay, so here's the reason why they went so crazy.
Like every time I walk past his house, and obviously the Playboy Mansion's right there, and we know about the tunnels that connect from the Playboy Mansion
To here?
I'm sure they connect.
So right here, the reason why they went in there with tanks and not just, you know, police is because there was, y'all ready for this? Secret tunnels under P. Diddy's house. So they went in there, Homeland Security in particular, they went in P. Diddy's house because there was an assumption that they were actually going in there to take out people and find out that there were people in the tunnels. I'm glad nobody was hurt, but that is the reason why they came in here like this. Because you got to understand, there's no reason for them to go in here acting like this for some black dude that be dancing all the time. No, they came in looking like this, acting like this, because there was an assumption that once they got down into those tunnels, there was going to be some crazy shit. So they went in this man's house specifically to look for people and not just cameras and shit. That's the reason why they're acting like this, because they went in there looking for people, because that's what Homeland Security does. This was, remember, this was about sex trafficking. So they went in there looking for kids, people, and a lot of times when you go down in them tunnels, it'd be people down there with guns, and so they had to be ready. So they didn't just raid the house, they raided his tunnels under the house. So going back to this, because some people didn't see this.
Like every time I walk past his house, and obviously the Playboy Mansion's right there, and we know about the tunnels that connect from the Playboy Mansion
To here?
I'm sure they connect.
So this right here is information about the tunnels. For those who didn't see this, because I did a whole show about this. So right here, he paid $40 million for this particular house. and allegedly it was owned by Jack Nicholson, and that is a key word right there. So right here, according to the story on a Playboy Mansion, secret tunnels running from the Playboy Mansion to the homes of several nearby celebrities were constructed. The tunnels were beneath the Los Angeles Country Club to the homes of Jack Nicholson, which is now P. Diddy's house, Jack Nicholson, Warren Beatty, Kirk Douglas, and James Caan. So this is the reason why they went in there with military vehicles, because there was an assumption that there were going to be people that they were going in there to rescue. Here are the schematics.
You and Jack Nicholson had your own secret passageway into the Playboy Mansion.
No.
Is that true?
Well, I think the story was printed that there was a tunnel.
Playboy.com staff members released some blueprints that they found a few years ago that show underneath the Playboy Mansion is a series of tunnels that were constructed to link Hugh Hefner's world-famous domicile to the homes of Jack Nicholson, James Caan, Kirk Douglas, and Warren Beatty. The blueprints, which show that the construction project was built in the 70s and 80s, were discovered in the Playboy archives by staff writers looking for a juicy story.
Now dig this. A photo from the late 70s allegedly showing an excavation in progress beneath the mansion. And this one shows the newly discovered tunnel plans. Check out the bunny logo on the plywood wall.
The second time I met Oprah was at the Playboy Mansion. There's tunnels under the Playboy Mansion that lead to celebrities' homes. All kind of celebrities' homes.
And we've caught him.
Okay, so going back to the schematics of these tunnels, I was able to find a clearer schematic of what this actually says. So I did some more research. So check this out. I'm going to help you read.
There was a tunnel.
What the schematics in the blueprint say.
Playboy.com.
Okay, so this right here, it says clearance may vary. Further information required on existing structures, ground conditions, and proposed construction. It says northbound tunnel to Mr. J. Caan's residence. Another one says northbound tunnel to Mr. Jack Nicholson's residence. I may be able to show this to y'all. All right, southbound tunnel to Mr. K. Douglas residence. So Hugh Hefner's residence. So what I actually have is a bigger schematic of what's up under the Playboy Mansions. I may be able to send this to y'all so y'all can see it. So let's see. So this right here, I think it says the same thing. Okay, so this is what I'm looking at right now is Mr. W. No, sorry. Hold on, let me get my glasses. All right. It says Mr. W. Beatty, Warren Beatty, residence, north elevation. And it says depth to San Andreas Fault along Sunset Boulevard may possibly be shallower in certain places. Clearance may vary. Further information. And it says approximate ground level and higher risk due to mixed ground asphalt determines impossible existence. So I got a clearer schematic of the tunnels, and that is what they actually say. So when we're looking at this right here, of course, it's a little difficult to be able to see it, but I found more schematics of what they actually say. I think that is it. So I'm gonna send this to myself and see if y'all see what y'all think about this. So we're gonna keep going. But I just wanted to show y'all why all of this is happening to P. Diddy.
Against General Flynn.
So this is how everything is connected, and it has been connected for a long period of time. Listen,
In the office, he knew about it too, so don't tell me about a free transition.
So right here, you got Sean Combs at the bottom. You got Epstein at the bottom. You got Rockefeller Records. That means Jay-Z is connected to all this. Also, Atlantic Records is at the top. Warner Music is all the way at the top in brown. You got Leo Cohen under Warner Music. Then you got Russell Simmons. And then next to that, you have Rick Rubin. That's the engineer for most of Jay-Z's albums. And next you have Clive Davis. And then I think that's all I can see. I don't know these other people. So that's literally everything I just said. Jimmy Iovine, Elektra Records at the top. So all of this is really deep rooted, and it's happened.
Yo, I know this man.
And this right here is absolutely hilarious. This right here is absolutely hilarious.
And Diddy just sit in his room mad every day about how people just keep digging stuff up on him, bro. So now, Ice Cube's son has brought it to the attention of social media that his song on I Need a Girl was questionable. Before I play the song, this is the quote that he's talking about. You was more than my girl.
Everybody hit the like button, y'all. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Check this out.
We was like brothers. Then it get worse. Let's roll it. More than my girl, we was like brothers. You was more than my girl. We was like brothers. Play fight undercover. We used to play fight undercover. See, I was going to defend Diddy.
So Diddy said on the song I Need a Girl, he literally said, you were more than my girl. We was like brothers. How do you go from my girl to my brother? Why in the world would you say you were more than my girl? We were like brothers.
You was more than my girl. We was like brothers. Then
what kind of mess is that? But yeah, of course, it's Usher. Usher is who he's saying is you're more like my girl, more than my girl. We was like brothers.
It get worse. Let's roll it. More than my girl, we was like brothers. You was more than my girl. We was like brothers. Play fight undercover. We used to play fight undercover. See, I was going to defend Diddy until I heard him say the part about the covers. The man said, you was more than my girl. We was like brothers. We used to play fight undercovers. Then he pointed at Usher. If you watch the music video, he pointed at Usher, bro. This man Diddy be wildin'.
And not too long ago, he had gone on live with a little girl that he had just adopted, where a lot of people started to point out that she allegedly looked like a girl who disappeared 6 years ago.
Breaking news. Diddy adopted a white child. I want you to tell them the story about how I adopted you. But you still have beautiful parents that you're my child also. Please tell the story.
So, I was on the streets, and then
she was on the streets.
Decided
She said Papa Combs.
that he would like to be a caring man. So then he saw me and decided to pick me up and said to come inside and play with his kids.
That's like a little bit like borderline suspect. I don't want nobody. We want to get it clear. I adopted you like Madonna adopted kids and everybody else adopted kids, Charlize Theron, everybody that's ever adopted Sandra Bullock. I adopted you because I felt that you could, enjoy also having
Diddy is not praying to the right one because, baby, I got a double hitter for you. This is Brandon Paul. Brandon Paul is allegedly Diddy's little DRUG mule. Yes, you are reading this right. Wow, the feds were raiding Diddy's home. Mr. Brandon Paul was being picked up by Miami-Dade police and Homeland Security. Now we know what all the pacing was for. Everybody kept saying that Diddy wasn't the person they were after. Well, we know who they were looking for. Now, if you go back to the lawsuit Little Rod filed, it will tell you that Brandon Paul is one of Diddy's right-hand men. He is the one that gets all the little pills for everybody. He makes sure that Diddy has them on hand 24/7. And he does not just supply them the Diddy. He makes sure that they have them for every party. So all the servers could allegedly pour them out to everybody and put them in drinks. They are collecting all of Diddy's little friends so they can all rat on him at the same time. And we all know.
All right, y'all. So I'm about to send the schematic, the whole schematic from P. Diddy's house all the way to Hugh Hefner's mansion, and you'll be able to see. Hopefully it'll come out clear. So give me 1 second.
Brandon is not finna stay silent. He better start talking. While all that's going on, Diddy has sold off his shares of Revolt. According to TMZ, Diddy is no longer associated with Revolt TV in any form or fashion. Now, sources say Diddy sold off his shares of Revolt TV to someone who was interested. But yes, it is still black owned. It's like the house is crumbling down. The way Diddy is moving, he is preparing for a fight. He's put everything in his kids' names, allegedly. He sold off his shares of Revolt TV. He's left the damn country. This man is ready for a fight. But he gonna lose.
All right, so y'all seen all this right here already. All right, so I'm waiting on the actual video of the tunnels to get sent to my phone. So give me like 30 seconds. It's almost done. Hit a like button, hit a like button, hit a like button.
Claims that Janice holds all the receipts of Diddy's alleged crimes. There's also been a lot of speculation over the years about Diddy and his mom's strange dynamic, with some sources even alleging that Janice helped orchestrate those FO sessions. Not only that, but rumors also popped up recently that Janice couldn't stand Diddy's ex, Kim Porter, because she was scared Kim would expose Diddy's business to the world. So what's the deal with Diddy's mom? Did she enable Diddy's behavior all these years? Let's get into it.
Biggie ain't here, so Big can't give you no receipts. He dead. Craig Mack can't give you receipts. He dead. What do you?
Okay, so here are the schematics of the Playboy Mansion. So this right here is James Caan's house, right? So let's just look at it. So at the top, y'all see that's the map of the golf course, right? So under the map, you have James Caan's house. So these are actual real life tunnels underground going from P. Diddy's house and other people's house. So as you can see, let's see, let me go back. Hold on, y'all. I want to be able to read what it actually says at the top. So at the top, yeah, it says James Caan's house. Hold on, I got a better picture. Put a one in the chat if y'all can see my screen pretty good. Okay, so what it says Warren Beatty. So at the top it says Warren Beatty's residence, north elevation. And let's see. So let's keep going. So in the middle, right there, let's see what that says. In the middle, the words with the arrow, it says higher risk due to mixed ground asphalt. All right, so that's what it says in the middle. So right here is the tunneling going all the way to the actual what is it? That's the Playboy Mansion. Yeah, it's blurry because it's the best I can do. So this is the Playboy Mansion, but I'm about to add let me see if I can make this bigger. All right, so here we go. So this is the actual Playboy Mansion right here. All right. So what it says on the top, it says Hefner Residence North Elevation. And as you can see under the house, you have circles, right? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all can see the circles. I want to make sure y'all are able to see it. It's better. Okay. Put a 1 in the chat. Y'all can see the circles under the house. The circles under the houses are other tunnels going to different people's houses, right? So at the top, it says Hefner Residence. Under, it says, all right, so the first circle, it says northbound tunnel to Mr. James Conn Residence. Up under that one, the second circle says northbound tunnel to Mr. Jack Nicholson Residence. And that is where P. Diddy lives right now. And the next one says southbound tunnel. The third circle, it says southbound tunnel to Mr. K. Douglas Residence. And then all this writing at the bottom, it says clearance may vary. Further information required on existing structures, ground conditions, and proposed construction. So all of this is proof that this is the reason why, because like I said, if y'all are wondering why did they go up in this man's house like this, y'all are wondering why did they go so crazy? Because this is Homeland Security. They had the intention of going in the tunnels in hopes of finding children and immigrants. Remember, this is a trafficking situation and not a P. Diddy is gay situation. Nobody cares about P. Diddy being gay. They want to make sure that there are no humans down in those tunnels or in makeshift jails. So that's the reason why they went so crazy. So I just wanted to put all of this together for y'all because there's a lot of why are they doing a black man like this? Well, a black man bought a white man's residence in order to do this. So this ain't about no black man shit. This is about trafficking and tunnels and secret layers and secret damn jails and shit. So yeah, it's a real thing. So if anybody's why is this a witch hunt? No, it's not a witch hunt. It's not a witch hunt. There's a reason why P. Diddy bought 2 residences. He bought a second residence around there also. This is criminal activity shit. Why in the hell would a black man want to go buy a house that he knew had underground tunnels under it so he can hide whatever it is that he was hiding, so he can transport whatever it is that he's transporting? I am against P. Diddy, and I want his ass to go to jail for all the different things that he's done. Like, P. Diddy is part of the trauma along with the joy that I experienced growing up. See, P. Diddy, Bad Boy Records and everything that Bad Boy was a beautiful experience, but it also was a part of my trauma. I had to deal with because I told y'all I'm for certain that P. Diddy had something to do with Tupac dying. Tupac dying, I was, y'all wasn't around, or y'all was little children when Tupac died. I remember the day Tupac died. My girlfriend at the time was crying over another dude, and I didn't know how to feel. So P. Diddy caused a lot of trauma in my life. When I heard that Biggie died, and you already know P. Diddy had something to do with that, that caused trauma. So P. Diddy caused a lot of trauma in my young life, along with a lot of joy in my life. So yeah, I want this dude in prison. So I am, because at the end of the day, when it comes to certain things, we have to set precedents and don't be on the fence, and tell people if we're on we're on one side or the other. I don't play the fence. I jump off the fence and say, I'm on this side.
Oh yes, he's glittering. He's glittering. Well, now.
And just for the record, this is Mike Tyson. He's literally trying to feel on Mike Tyson's butt.
It truly is about the Benjamin, as we see. Oh yes, he's glittering. It truly is about the Benjamin. Well, now when we come back, we're gonna talk more with Puffy, and if you want to hang out, more than welcome to stick around, my brother. All right, we'll be right back with more right after this.
Certain people sign up to get fucked. Certain people, if you gotta keep it real, certain people sign up to do the job of paying their rent that way. Right. You know, I didn't sign up for that. I felt like my talent was enough. Not putting anyone's business out, because, you know, what you do in your personal bed is whatever you do.
What are some things that you feel like I should look out for?
Stay away from the take that mansion. That's all I'm gonna say. All right. Stay away from that. All right. Second, they're laughing because they know it's true.
Complaint goes on to claim Diddy has hidden cameras in every room of his homes, and that there are recordings of celebrities, music label executives, politicians, and athletes in compromising positions.
I've been to the parties, but like I said, they select you. Fit a certain description. You have to fit a certain mannerism for you to be led down that hallway with the door. The way they attack you is through photo shoots and video shoots. They send in the stylist, if you're getting your hair braided, if you're showing them the most love and yippity yappity with them, that's where they see, oh, he had a lot of rap for the guy.
Right.
He's one of
All right.
Be pistol fucked up and your ass hurt, and your ass hurt, and your ass hurt. You don't know what the fuck to say. You don't know who to tell. Here it is, the time for a contract to come out. Nigga want to sign you for 5 years. You like, nah, dog. So you don't want to sign with us. Nah, man, pop in the tape. Show this nigga what he did last night. You seen that motherfucker like, man, what?
See, this is the reason why I'm against P. Diddy. P. Diddy framed a lot of people.
What the fuck? Yeah, well, what the fuck? That's what happened. You got fucked. You want to sign that contract. You don't want nobody in the hood to see that shit. These niggas that you see constantly high, they're not getting high because they like getting high. They're getting high because they know what they done done.
He had put everybody else out the crib. Like the influx of people he had put him out. Took a liking to me in particular around the time, man. It was really, you know what I mean? Like putting his arm around me.
Right.
So he had put majority of the people out, but he allowed me to stay in there.
Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, daddy. You putting in that work.
Why would Diddy get a tattoo of Tupac's skull over his heart? Why would Diddy get a tattoo of Tupac's skull over his heart?
All the people in the industry know at one time Pac and Puff was like this. But Puff had an obsession with him for whatever reason it was. Puff and Tupac was like a couple, seemed like to me. Whatever they may have done, and you gotta remember, they was all swingers. It came to the point where him and Pac wasn't cool no more at all.
Here's Combs and Tupac at Sean Combs' birthday party. This is the last time the two would be seen in public together. Something happened between them that night that ended their relationship. Did Tupac break up with Diddy on Diddy's birthday? Well, less than a month later, Tupac would be shot by Puffy's associate. Inside.
Hold on. Did you just hear what she just said? Did Puff and Tupac break up on his birthday? Listen to this.
Something happened between them that night that ended their relationship. Did Tupac break up with Diddy on Diddy's birthday? Well, less than a month later, Tupac would be shot by Puffy's associate. Insiders have speculated that the East Coast-West Coast rivalry was a lover's quarrel gone awry. This tattoo over Diddy's heart confirms exactly that.
So yeah, this whole thing is really deep, and it just depends on who you want to believe and what you want to believe. But I'm glad this whole situation is happening. This is not a witch hunt. This is something that I call the chickens have come home to roost. And P. Diddy, the mastermind behind this whole P. Diddy stuff, is actually his mama. Because I always talk about childhood trauma. His mama raised him to be this lunatic. Check this out. Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, and put some color in this chat, y'all. Put some color in this chat. Drop a super chat, contribute to the channel, drop a cash app, $ Aaron 1000. Let me show me some love, y'all.
Alleged crimes. There's also been a lot of speculation over the years about Diddy and his mom's strange dynamic, with some sources even alleging that Janice helped orchestrate those FO sessions. Not only that, but rumors also popped up recently that Janice couldn't stand Diddy's ex, Kim Porter, because she was scared Kim would expose Diddy's business to the world. So what's the deal with Diddy's mom? Did she enable Diddy's behavior all these years? Let's get into it.
Biggie ain't here, so Big can't give you no receipts. He dead. Craig Mack can't give you receipts. He dead. What are you talking about? Who else? Black Rob can't give you receipts. He dead. And everybody else you made sign paperwork so they can't talk about what I'm talking about.
Every day, it seems like there's a fresh batch of disturbing accusations surfacing against Diddy. And at this point, people are wondering, how did Diddy end up in such a mess? Like, was he just wired this way? Or did something happen to him that turned him into this real-life boogeyman of hip-hop? Well, many are pointing fingers at Diddy's mother, Janice, suggesting that she might have played a role in enabling Diddy's alleged crimes. There's even talk swirling around that Janice was so fixated on Diddy becoming a mogul that she turned a blind eye when things got rough, even when he laid hands on her. But let's rewind a bit for some context. Diddy was born on November 4th, 1969 in Harlem, New York to Janice and Melvin Combs. Janice shortly worked as a model before becoming a teacher's assistant, or at least that's what Diddy's Wikipedia page claims. Meanwhile, Diddy's dad Melvin served in the U.S. Air Force and allegedly had ties to the notorious drug lord Frank Lucas.
Y'all hear that, right? Frank Lucas, he had ties to Frank Lucas, his dad did.
69 in Harlem, New York to Janice and Melvin Combs. Janice shortly worked as a model before becoming a teacher's assistant, or at least that's what Diddy's Wikipedia page claims. Meanwhile, Diddy's dad Melvin served in the U.S. Air Force and allegedly had ties to the notorious drug lord Frank Lucas. In 1972, Melvin was shot dead while sitting in his car on Central Park West, and the case was never cracked. However, there were some rumors that his own crew took him out after he became a police informant. Now let's talk about Janice. She reportedly showered her son with all the love and affection in the world. And although Diddy has a sister, Keisha, Janice's focus was on Diddy. In fact, some say she was downright obsessed with him, leaving Keisha in the shadows. Diddy also never shied away from flaunting his tight bond with his mom, always giving her shout-outs and thanking her for everything she taught him.
Ma, I love you. This is your day.
And it's a beautiful thing honoring your mom, right? But what you're about to hear next makes this honoring of his mom actually disgusting. Watch this. Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. Yeah, Diddy slapped his own mama. That shit is crazy.
But with all the nasty allegations swirling around Diddy, fans are starting to question what kind of life lessons he picked up from his mom. Well, here's where things get wild. As mentioned earlier, Diddy's wiki page claims that Janice used to work as a model back in the day. But see, there's not a shred of evidence out there proving her modeling gigs. Instead, the grapevine's buzzing that Janice was allegedly organizing fashion shows as a front while behind the scenes.
Yo, I did this. Told my he want receipts. Let's start.
Oh shit. Hold on. That's not even a damn video. Hold on. We gotta talk about the fashion shows. Hold on. That was the wrong video. Hold on, because it skipped. Hold on. This is the video. Because y'all gotta hear after that. All right, so let me see if I can find it. All right, here it goes. All right, so here we go.
All the nasty allegations swirling around Diddy, fans are starting to question what kind of life lessons he picked up from his mom. Well, here's where things get wild. As mentioned earlier, Diddy's wiki page claims that Janice used to work as a model back in the day. But see, there's not a shred of evidence out there proving her modeling gigs. Instead, the grapevine's buzzing that Janice was allegedly organizing fashion shows as a
as a front for what?
Front while behind the scenes, she was hooking up young women with some shady characters. However, it all came crashing down when one of the hustlers allegedly did something unspeakable to one of the young women.
So when P. Diddy was a child, his mom was a pimp. She was a female pimp. And that is the thing that y'all have to pay attention to right here. Like in virtually everybody's situation, you got to look at a person's parents. Who actually raised this person? So y'all can look at P. Diddy. I'm looking at P. Diddy as a terrible person, but who made this terrible person? His mother. His mother was a pimp that was running around hoeing out women and got one of those women killed. But guess what? It gets even worse. Shout out to Cookie. This is Wild Diddy Watch 2024. Not Diddy Watch. That's hilarious. So watch what happens next. It gets even worse. Now she's a pimp and she's hoeing women out, right? And she got one of the women killed.
Rumor has it that Janice managed to evade any charges thanks to her late husband's connections to law enforcement. So if all these rumors are true, it really makes you wonder if this is one of the reasons Diddy appears to have twisted relationships with women. The story goes that Janice was allegedly pushing Diddy to do whatever it took to climb that ladder of success, with some...
Now right here, she was pushing Diddy to do whatever it took to climb the ladder for success. And remember how she was hoeing out women? She hoed her son out to white men.
Even claiming that she encouraged him to cozy up to powerful men, letting them use him to get ahead, only for Diddy to turn around and allegedly do the same to others. And when Diddy started showing some seriously troubling signs, think anger issues and other disturbing personality traits, Janice allegedly egged him on to be ruthless. But here's where things take another sinister turn. Even when Diddy's anger turned on her, Janice apparently didn't lift a finger. According to Diddy's former bodyguard, Gene Deal, Kirk Burrows, a former executive at Bad Boy, witnessed Diddy putting his hands on Janice.
You know, Kirk Burrows was like, yo, man, I should have saw, he told me he should have saw this coming with Cassie and the way he treated women.
Put a 1 in the chat if you think P. Diddy's mom should be locked up also. Put a 1 in the chat if you think that P. Diddy's mom needs to be locked up along with P. Diddy. Put a 1 in the chat if you agree with that.
When he slapped his mother. And I was like, he did what? And Kirk Burrows said, yeah.
And then in another interview, Gene dropped a bombshell that Janice once made a move on him. And get this, when Gene turned down her advances, that's when all hell broke loose and Diddy eventually stepped down as Diddy's security.
She wanted to show that she had power over me and I would never give her no power over me. You understand? Because she used to always ask me to do. I know what, you know, she probably really wanted me to do. But I wasn't feeling that. And from that point on, Paul started getting this other dude from my block, around our block, named Stretch, because he was NYPD, to take my days. And I just said to myself, man, I ain't with that no more. And that's how we fell out. That's how it ended. That's how it ended.
So she was trying to get at you on the low. She was trying to come on to you. That's why she kept messing with you. But she wasn't going for it. You wasn't checking for it like that. You wasn't interested.
Not at all. Nah, I wasn't gonna knock the dust off that, bro. Not me.
You didn't find her attractive?
No, not at all.
I would have smashed. I ain't gonna lie. She got all that money. She got all that power because she costing him his job. I would have smashed. I don't know about y'all. I would have smashed.
But it seems Janice's alleged advances and power trip didn't stop with just Gene. Rumor has it that she tried to make moves on other guys in Diddy's circle, including Mace, and allegedly Janice wanted to introduce Mace to some, shall we say, unconventional activities. Now here's where things get even more intriguing. While Mace never came right out and pointed fingers at Janice, he definitely dropped some hints about her involvement in Diddy's empire. In fact, he hinted on more than one occasion that Janice has all the evidence needed to expose Diddy.
Yo, I did this. Told my he want receipts. Let's start with your mother. Your mother got the receipts. Everything is in your mother's name. That's the one who got the receipts. You need more proof, nigga? Biggie ain't here, so Big can't give you no receipts. He dead.
He dead.
Craig Mack can't give you receipts. He dead. What are you talking about? Who else? Black Rob can't give you receipts. He dead. And everybody else you made sign paperwork so they can't talk about what I'm talking about.
By the way, when former Danity Kane member Aubrey O'Day recently revealed that Diddy made former Bad Boy artists sign NDAs before returning their publishing rights, she claimed that one of the stipulations in the NDA was to never disparage Diddy, Bad Boy, Janice Combs, Justin Combs Music, EMI, or Sony ever in public. And now, on top of all this, rumors recently popped up that
Hold on real quick. I need everybody right now to make sure to subscribe to my channel. Y'all watching, I appreciate y'all. But right now, make sure to hit the subscribe button and make sure to hit the notification bell to all. Everybody do that right now. We can keep going. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification button to all. Do that real quick for me. Subscribe to my channel and hit the notification button to all. Let's do that real quick.
Janice couldn't stand Diddy's late girlfriend Kim Porter, and back in the day she was allegedly putting ideas into Diddy's head about Kim cheating on him. There are very few photos of Janice and Kim together, despite the fact that Kim is the mother of Diddy's children, and she was in his life for roughly 13 years. And even in those few photos where they attend the same event, Kim and Janice are always sitting far apart and seemingly not interacting with each other. But there's another piece of the puzzle that's got everyone talking. So there's this bizarre video that's been making its rounds, showing Diddy giving Janice a kiss on the lips. And then when Diddy starts talking about how he and his mom go to strip clubs together, he mentions that Janice can touch the floor with her palms.
What's up, Mom?
Everything's good, baby. I'm here with you.
Yeah.
I love you.
I love you too.
I gotta take the music out because I gotta mute this little part because so check out is music playing, so I had to mute this part, right? But check out her white nails. You see her white nails right there? His mother, he used to kiss his mother. He said his mother can touch the floor with her palms, and they go to the strip club together. And she has white nails, just like the women that he likes to smash. Trying to wait for it to stop.
Outside move. She come with me to the strip club. I don't care. Real. It's my dog. You know, I want to live life. We out here moving and grooving. My mom told me she just.
But look at her, y'all. Yeah, like if she offered me a job, I smash that.
Keep moving, baby.
That's right.
Keep moving. She
don't stop.
She could touch the floor with her palms.
Pause, man. That's crazy talking about your mom like that. She look like she freaky as hell too. She just like that is crazy. I gotta mute it because there's music playing.
Wear white nail polish during FO sessions. And then if you notice, there's a vitamin drip behind Diddy and Janice. Another thing that Cassie mentioned, Diddy made her do the day after the FOs. Of course, this doesn't prove that Janice was involved in anything like that. But when you add all the pieces together, a lot of people are saying something just seems off about Diddy's mom. One fan said, "For real, Diddy has issues, and well, we can see the apple don't fall too far from the tree. I believe Mace 100%. Diddy's mother is giving me toxic mom vibes. She raised a son husband, and well, they are not normal. Let's just leave it at that. The son could be the devil, and they are still gonna cover for their child." And another person added, "I knew it. She always looked like she could be a madam or something. She looks sinister."
They always want you to, you know what these rappers, all these singers, all these big rappers y'all look up to, they always tell you what the good part about, but they never tell you what the bad part. And that's crazy, man. Yeah, they got all this money, but they're dealing with emo spirits. They're dealing with killing themselves.
It looks like YK Osiris is finally done getting passed around the industry like an S, because he just exposed Diddy for forcing him into freak-offs and making him his little boy toy. Now, there have been rumors going around over the years of Diddy turning aspiring artists into his little twinks for some years now, but people started to suspect that he was doing the same thing to YK when he flew him out to Jamaica for a secret vacation. The crazy thing is, Diddy isn't the only one who's been rumored to have been involved with YK. Word on the street is Drake might also be a little fruity and has been hooking up with YK on the low for some time now.
I want to get out this music industry because this is not for me, but I do it because I feed my family. But I don't want to be in this. This is not what God want me to do.
Okay, so if you've been keeping up with this whole mess about Diddy, then you've probably heard YK's name pop up a few times now. These rumors started back in 2020.
Hold on, somebody said Diddy's mama had me bending over for a check. If a woman paid me $1 million, I let her play with my butt, you know, with her tongue, not with anything else, with her tongue. Yeah, I let the old lady do some crazy stuff. Yeah, I'm okay with it. $1 million? Yeah, with her tongue, and that's it. But yeah.
When Diddy and YK were seen vacationing together in Jamaica, YK fueled the rumors when he posted a very seductive photo of Diddy shirtless in the pool to his IG story with prayer hands emojis. It was almost like YK was worshiping Diddy and being grateful for something. He later posted a photo of him getting a massage while he was laying down naked with the caption, "Listening to that Diddy, eating that good fruit and the beautiful weather." Not only that, but he also posted this since deleted.
It sounds crazy when he says eating that good fruit. That sounds crazy. Shout out to Z. These moms think their sons are their boyfriends. Diddy said his mom never dated growing up, so he was raised by all women, his mom and aunts. Exactly. Looks like this man has been raised by all women too. He got a grown ass man taking them out, flying them out on just Jamaica and shit. That shit
Naked
is
with
gay
the
as hell.
caption, "Listening to that Diddy, eating that good fruit and the beautiful weather." Not only that, but he also posted this since deleted photo of him seductively leaning in to eat a bunch of fruits, which people think was taken by Diddy. A lot of people felt like this was really sus and accused him of being Diddy's new boy toy. One person said, "I said to myself, the
Whoa. Gold Girl said, but are you gay for the pay? How am I gay when it's a woman? I need y'all to calm down for a second. I said I would let P. Diddy's mom, use her tongue, in a certain place for $1 million. And then y'all gonna sit here and say gay for the pay. How's that gay? Letting the woman lick your ass for a bunch of money. What are y'all talking about? What? Are y'all nuts or something? Hell yeah, I do that. She's a woman, y'all. Not a what is y'all talking about? Shit. Y'all crazy.
moment, I didn't see no female or a hint towards him even being with family. I knew it was a man who sponsored the trip. I was watching all his stories of him showing himself alone in his villa, like he was not there with a woman or working or even with his family. My gut said he's acting like a female who's on a paid trip and taking photos and videos to savor the moments. I thought off the top of my head it was an exec for sure. Didn't know it would be Diddy. Another person said that fruit pic, sometimes they get turned out so much they stop being able to hide it. What made this even shadier was that just before the trip there were rumors about YK being broke after he announced on his IG story that he sold all his most expensive cars.
Yes, man. I sold my Lamborghini. I sold my Rolls Royce.
Ever notice how a lot of ex-bad boy artists run to some sort of religion afterwards?
What is your name, sir?
My name is Craig Mack.
And what did you used to do when you was in the world?
Wickedness.
Oh, okay. And what are
Craig
you
Mack
doing
is
now?
dead.
Righteousness,
Whoa,
by the way.
hallelujah.
The first artist to release music under Bad Boy Records was Craig Mack. Initially, it seemed like Mack's career was on the rise, but it eventually took a downturn. Some skeptics believe that his career was doomed from the beginning, often pointing to Diddy's discovery of the Notorious B.I.G. as a significant factor, although the exact reasons remain unknown. Speculation even suggests that an attempt was made on Craig's life due to these circumstances.
I'm not gonna be an idiot and sit here and do all this stuff for everybody, and I'm not gonna see anything from it.
A lesser known but interesting fact about the artist formerly known as MCEZ is that he had a low tolerance for nonsense. This played a role in his decision to leave the music industry and seek a deeper connection with God. In a recently uncovered interview, Craig Mack shared his experience of a deal gone wrong, which began with a threat and could have culminated in tragedy if he hadn't received a timely inner calling from the Lord.
Puff didn't like him for whatever reason he didn't. He told Craig, yo, if you don't fire your manager, you can't work for Bad Boy.
In an interview with Primetime Music shared by Vlad TV, Mack recounted a situation where an unnamed individual encouraged him to create another album. He agreed to the project and offered a low price for his services. They initiated the project, and Mack had already started recording tracks when the person informed him that they could only provide him with 1/3 of the agreed upon payment. Fortunately for the unnamed individual, Mack had a person.
Please enlighten us to what, Jaquita? What are you talking about? What you trying to say? Enlighten us to what? What is your question, Jaquita? Talking about please enlighten us to what? I don't know. What to what? What?
Personal passion for the music and was determined to see the project through. To accommodate the financial constraints, they struck a new deal. Mack would receive 1/3 of the originally agreed upon payment up front, with the understanding that the individual would continue making payments as they progressed and eventually provide the final 1/3 upon completion of the album.
You know what I'm saying? I'll take a third again. I'll take a third again when we finish the actual recording of the album. Nothing happened. No money.
However, despite the new arrangement, Mack still was not receiving his payments as promised. Frustrated with the situation, he made the decision to halt the recording process. This decision prompted a phone call from the unnamed individual, during which the situation escalated. Mack recalled that the phone call began with the individual claiming that Mack owed them an album. He said, and I'm like, excuse my French, but I don't owe you you owe me money, so if you can come up with the rest of this dough, we can come up with the rest of the album. No dough, no records. That's it. In response to the escalating situation, Mack decided to take action. He arranged a meeting with the unnamed individual at an undisclosed studio at 7 p.m. for a face-to-face confrontation. To ensure his safety, Mack brought along one of his associates who was armed. When Mack arrived at the studio with his armed companion, he sensed immediately that the other party had ill intentions toward him. Mack reiterated his earlier terms, but it seemed the individual was still unwilling to compromise. This tense meeting left Mack concerned about potential repercussions in the streets.
So I said, all right, meet me up there at 7 o'clock. And I went and got one of my gunmen. They saw him, and they fell back, because they was going to do something to me.
As he was receiving death threats, people speculated that these threats were the reason he left the Bad Boy Records and joined an unnamed religion. Following the alarming incident, Craig Mack withdrew from the public eye and did not make any television appearances.
He had an obsession so bad that at his Grammy Award winning speech, he used the same speech.
All right, hold on, y'all. It messed up right here. This is when they're gonna talk about Tupac. So the story is switching from Craig Mack to Tupac, but it messes up. What's going on, Tracy Baker?
They fell back, because they was going to do something to me.
As he was receiving death threats, people speculated that these threats were the reason he left the Bad Boy Records and joined an unnamed religion. Following the alarming incident, Craig Mack withdrew from the public eye and did not make any television appearances.
Now listen to this, y'all.
He had an obsession so bad that at his Grammy Award winning speech, he used the same speech that Pac used.
Baby, y'all can say whatever you want about Gene Deal, but if there's one person who has been spilling the realest tea about Diddy, especially since the lawsuits have come out, it's Gene.
All the people in the industry know at one time, Pac and Puff was like this.
But did he just confirm that the rift between Diddy and Tupac was caused after Diddy wanted some loving from Pac, but Pac wanted...
All right, so shout out to Z again. Thank you for the super chat. Don't forget, Diddy also powed that lady in the face. She talked about her trauma on TikTok. She was powed in the face. So she saw him pow her. Yes, I talked about that earlier. Yes, and that is one of the reasons. See, my whole thing is when you start hurting women, like, you got to go. You know, that's why I'm always going to be against Diddy. I've been in the same rooms as Diddy, and I didn't want to be around him. I was just in a room, but you know, I didn't want to go shake his hand, because even then, I always thought P. Diddy was a piece of shit. Because P. Diddy be in Atlanta, but I don't want to be around that dude. I don't care who he is. P. Diddy is trash.
None of it? Could that have been enough motivation for Diddy to unalive Tupac? Girl, this Diddy stinking mess just keeps getting worse each day, and I'm here for it all. So Gene Deal was back with another Diddy expose, and this time he talked about how Diddy was literally obsessed with Tupac. According to Gene, Diddy was obsessed with taking Tupac's image, and he did everything he could to be just like him. Like, Diddy started dressing like Tupac, and he even started sleeping with the women Pac was sleeping with. For reference, Tupac had Sarah Chapman before Diddy dated her, and allegedly he was also with Sally Richardson Whitfield before Diddy dated her. In addition, there have also been reports that Diddy wanted Kadada Jones after he dated Tupac, and Kim Porter had an obsession with Tupac, and Diddy ended up with her.
Maybe Kim liked him, Pac, more than he liked Puff, but she couldn't have Pac, and Pac didn't have the money that Puff had. So she went where she was going to be taken care of.
Get this. According to Gene, Diddy also started wanting to act, and he even started wanting to rap because Tupac was doing it. Like, his obsession was so bad that at one time when Diddy was giving a speech at the Grammys, he used the same speech Pac used. In fact, if you ask Gene, he will tell you that Diddy was actually glad when Tupac died, because all the pressure he was getting from Tupac when he was alive was just too much. But guess what? It wasn't just about emulating Pac. Apparently, the obsession with Tupac was so much that Diddy actually wanted to hook up with him. But it has been said that Tupac told Diddy that he didn't roll like that, and that is where the bad blood between them actually began. Now, there are no credible receipts to prove that Diddy ever had anything romantic with Pac, but given what Gene has said about Diddy being on the DL, I wouldn't be surprised that Diddy seriously wanted to hook up with Pac. I mean, this isn't
Real quick. I just dropped in the chat. My second YouTube channel is almost monetized. I need 100 people to subscribe to my other YouTube channel. My other YouTube channel is simply Mr. Let Go 2.0. So if you would go in the chat right now, and you know you're in the chat already, and simply click the link. I'm pinning it to the top of my chat. Top of my chat right now. Replace it. All right. So it's pinned at the top of the chat right now. I need everybody watching to take a second to subscribe to my second channel. It's called Mr. Let Go 2.0. So I'm trying to get my second channel monetized, and I need 100 more subscribers to get that channel monetized. So if you guys could go to the link that is pinned at the top of the chat, or the link that is in the chat right now. It says, everyone, please subscribe to my second YouTube channel. Hit that link and subscribe to my YouTube channel, please. And thank you. I appreciate it in advance.
the first time a man has accused him of trying to sleep with him. Actor and choreographer Columbus Short recently shared a video claiming Diddy tried to get him to come to his hotel room at 3 a.m. for a one-on-one.
I'm snitching in the kitchen. Diddy. Gotta tell on him. He tried it on me. So I know it's true. I was married, my ex-wife. I got a phone call in the middle of the night, about 2:30 in the morning. It was, my wife says, pick up the phone. It was an unknown number. Pick up the phone. What bitch calling you? Who's calling you? Picked up the phone. I was Diddy. And he said, hey man, we didn't see what the BET Awards. You know, what you doing? I'm like, I'm in bed with my wife. He said, hey, I'm at the Beverly Hills Hilton, the Beverly Hills Hotel. I said, what's up? I said, who over there?
Before we even get started, like trying to get on the same page, you know what I'm saying? So we don't have no No bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
You and I never had any real issue.
Yeah, yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
Ever.
Yeah.
I could think.
Yeah, yeah.
Puff took me.
Purpose over profit. And that's the whole Deleon situation.
Diddy's former bodyguard tonight alleging that Diddy was working for the FBI as a confidential informant.
People don't realize this, brother. First and foremost, Puff has been dodging the legal system for years. Puff being
for years.
And this is documented. Puff being a CI for an FBI agent. They was taking some papers up to the FBI stuff like when they was here in New York. They was taking paperwork up there and stuff like that. Don't know what it was, but later on found out that he was a CI.
Now, Primetime can't confirm this, but if Diddy was an FBI informant, it explains why he was giving a pass to wreak havoc, according to his producer's lawsuit. What Diddy wanted, Diddy got.
Savage! I'm a savage! Oh! I'm a savage! Whatever I want, I'm going to get! Whatever I want, I have to get!
All while he was cozying up to Hollywood figures like Harvey Weinstein and becoming a major voice in the Democratic Party with his vote or die campaigns for Kerry, Barack, Hillary, Biden, getting souls to the polls. For 2 decades, Diddy thought he was untouchable. But now he's had his house raided, tapes confiscated, and the feds are zeroing in on his flight records. Diddy's world's crumbling.
Hey, yo, right now, though, for real, yo, I need to know who fucks with me, you know? Like, just straight up, like I don't have the time. You know, if you fuck with me, let it be known. Because I'm going to this next era and I'm lining up all the allies. If you fuck with me, let it be known. If you don't fuck with me, be quiet, and I will take your silence as you don't fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? And it's all love. But if you fuck with me, let it be known, because big thing.
Are you gay? How you gonna ask me a question like that?
All right, y'all. I am out. I'm about to grab something to eat and go to bed. I hope y'all enjoyed the show. Y'all make sure, 1, hit the like button if you haven't already. 2, subscribe to my channel and make sure to hit the notification bell, because y'all see how often I'm going live. Y'all don't want to miss my lives because my lives be lit. So make sure to hit the notification bell along with subscribing. And right now, pinned at the top of the chat, subscribe to my second YouTube channel, because I'm gonna start doing different things over there. So do that also. And again, I am out. My card game, I got sold out. So y'all can buy my card game. The link is in under this video, everywhere else. But I haven't been pushing it because I sold out, and it's gonna take me like 3 weeks to order more card games. So I don't want to push it and have people mad at me because they're like, where's my card game? Because anybody who buys my card game is going to take probably 3 weeks to get it, because y'all bought so many card games. I sold out and the website sold out. So I'm ordering more card games, which is going to take 3 weeks. So I haven't been pushing it on this stream because, like I said, I understand how it is when you order something, you get excited, and next thing you know, you like, yo, where's my stuff? You know what I'm saying? So I backed off on the card game sales because I don't want a whole bunch of people mad at me. But if y'all want to buy my card game, you definitely can. The link is under this video. The link is over this video on Facebook. The link is everywhere. There's a picture of my card game under this video. But I just wanted to let y'all know, when you do order, it's going to take about 3 weeks for you to get the card game, because I sold out and I didn't expect to sell out so fast. Shout out to Pokemon Raver. Thank you for the super sticker. Thank you, Cookie. I appreciate that. So I am out, y'all. Very interesting how all this stuff works. Yes, yes, yes. But y'all have a good rest of y'all night. I am out. Hit the like button, subscribe to my channel. I'll talk to y'all later. Bossy to our good night, daddy. Talk to y'all later.